Dear students, good morning to everyone. This is our maths period. Today we are going to learn numbers. Already you learned numbers in your previous class. Once again repeat. Today we will learn digits, numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, number line, round up to nearest tens and consecutive numbers. What are numbers in math? A number is a mathematical tool which is used in counting individual quantities, calculating, and quantifying. In general, decimal number system is used which consists of 10 digits from 0 to 9, and a binary number is made up of only zeros and ones. Example of decimal number is 7 point. Example of binary number is 1001. Now one more definition, that is depending on digits. A digit is a single symbol used to make number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are digits. There are 10 digits. The smallest one digit number is 1. The largest one digit number is 9. Once again, I repeat once again. The smallest one digit number is 1. The largest one digit number is 9. Now, number. A number is a mathematical object used to count, measure, and label. The combination of digits are called as a number. Example for number 12, 34, 56, 78 and 90. Digit also called as a number. Once again, I repeat once again. Digit also called as a number. Now, natural numbers. Numbers which are used for natural counting. Numbers which are used for natural counting. Numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, dash, so on are called as natural numbers. Natural numbers are denoted by capital N. N is equal set of 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, dash, so on. The smallest natural number is 1 and the largest natural number is undefined. Whole numbers. All natural numbers including 0. Whole numbers means all natural numbers including 0. Numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, dash, so on are called as whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by capital W. Whole numbers are denoted by capital W. W is equal set of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dash, 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 so on. The smallest whole number is 0 and the largest whole number is undefined. Now, natural numbers, whole numbers are located on number line. First figure, natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, it is moving towards right side. The arrow moves towards right side. Whole number, the second figure, whole numbers are starting from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The arrow symbol is moves towards right side. Next, very important class, round up to nearest tens. If the number we are rounding is followed by 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, round the number down. This it means going to decreasing. Example 33 rounded to the nearest tens is 30. The number is 30. Its nearest number is 30. It is going down. 33 from 33 it is going to 3 steps, that is 32, 31 and finally 30. If the number we are rounding is followed by 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, round the number up. It is going increasing. Example 38 rounded to the nearest tens is 40. 38 upcoming number is 39, 40. It is nearest to 40. Now one more example for round to nearest tens place. Your compatible numbers are multiple of 10. Example, round 63 to the nearest 10. On the number line, the numbers are located 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. The arrow indicator nearest to 60. It means 63 is closer to 60 than 70. So 63 is rounded to 60. The red arrow indicator, it is nearest to 60. Now rounding up to nearest tens. First one, upside numbers. 70. 17. The round up to nearest tens is 20. 17. After number is 18, 19, 20. Okay, it is increasing or upside. Now 365. Next 1309. 9, it is nearest to 10. Next 198. 198 nearest to 200. Now down 14. 14 down, 13, 12, 11, 10. Nearest value is 10. Now 91. 91 is nearest to 90. 72. 72 nearest to 70. 143. The number is nearest to 140. These 14, 19, 72 and 143, these are down numbers to their nearest numbers. Next one, consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means numbers which follow each other in order without gaps from smallest to largest. Consecutive number means we can write the numbers in order without gap. We write the numbers continuously without gap from smallest to largest. These type of numbers called as consecutive numbers. Here example is there 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are consecutive numbers. Example, consecutive numbers of 25 are 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's going 31, 32, 33, so on. Next, one more example. Consecutive numbers of 42 are 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Next, now we solve some textbook problem, that is page number 1. First problem, it is cricket time and the children of class 5 were busy discussing the events of yesterday's match between India and Sri Lanka. The class teacher was aware about children's cricket fever and came well prepared into the classroom and started asking them about their favorite bowlers. See, here one table is given. In the table, bowler name is there, country is there, wickets taken in international matches till September 2012. Teacher then made the following table on the board. Muralidharan belonging Sri Lanka is taken 1347 wickets. Now Sherwan from Australia, he has taken 1001 wicket. Anil Kumble from India, total wickets are 956. Kapil Dev from India, total wickets 687. Walsh from West Indies, 519. Here questions are depending on one word answers. Teacher then started asking children questions based on the numbers written on the board. Now first question, who has taken the highest number of wickets? Highest wickets. See in this box, given box, which is the biggest number? The biggest number is 1347. The person name is Muralidharan. First answer is Muralidharan. Question B. How many more wickets has Kumble taken than Kapil Dev? A question raised and less or more, then we have to do subtraction. See, number of wickets of Kumble, Anil Kumble, 956. Kapil Dev, wickets are 687. Here bigger number is 956. After subtraction, our answer is 269. Okay, total wickets are 269. Question number C. How many more wickets has Kapil Dev taken than Walsh? Here comparing between Kapil Dev and Walsh. Kapil Dev total wickets are 687. Walsh 519. The difference between 687 and 519 is 168. The answer is 168 wickets. Next page. Teacher, now do not calculate the exact number of wickets but estimate and tell me about how many more wickets has Muralidharan taken than Walsh. Rehana explained, Teacher, Walsh has taken about 500 wickets and Muralidharan has taken about 1300 wickets. So Muralidharan has taken about 800 wickets more than Walsh. Teacher, good. Now you estimate and answer the following question. Rehan explanation. See here, total wickets from Muralidharan 1347. 1347, rounding up to nearest hundreds, 1300 only. Next, Walsh. Total wickets of Walsh 519. Rounding up to nearest of 519 is only 500. See, 1300 minus 500 is equal to 800. Now we see some more questions. Depending on round up to nearest values, nearest tens or hundreds. Question A, about how many more wickets has Muralidharan taken than Kapil Dev? Here, number of wickets of Muralidharan 1347. Its nearest value is rounding up to nearest 100 value is 1300 only. Now Kapil Dev wickets are 687. Round up to nearest 100 value is 700. Now answer is 1300 minus 700, exactly 600 wickets. The answer is 600. Now B, about how many more wickets has Muralidharan taken than Kumble? We are comparing between Muralidharan and Kumble. Muralidharan total wickets are 1300, which is rounded up to nearest hundreds, and Kumble total wickets of Anil Kumble 956. 956 round up to nearest 100 values 1000. Now the solution or answer is 1300 minus 1000. Final answer is 300 only. Now question number C, about how many more wickets has Muralidharan taken than one? Number of wickets Muralidharan 1300 and one number of wickets of one 1001 wicket. See, the round up to nearest value of 1001 is 1000 only. The C answer is 1300 minus 1000 equal to 300. See, I gave answers also here. First one is Muralidharan 1347 wickets. B answer is 269 wickets. Kumble has taken more than Kapil Dev. Now C1 answer is 168 wickets. Kapil Dev has taken more than Walsh. Now question number 2 answers are: A answer 1300 minus 700 equal to 600. Now B answer 1300 minus 1000 is equal to 300. C answer 1300 minus 1000 is equal to 300. Okay students, once again you do subtraction whatever asking in the question first to BC and in the question number 2 BC. Okay students, tomorrow class we have to do more problems from the textbook. Okay students, thank you everyone, wishing you good health and happiness. Stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.